In today's morning rounds, teaming up to treat autism. 1 in 68 children will be diagnosed with the disorder. The advocacy group Autism Speaks is working with Google to develop the world's largest genetic database of people with autism. They hope that will speed up the research.
A new study says each case of autism costs $2.4 million over a lifetime. That includes the expense of special education and lost productivity for their parents. Meanwhile, 85% of autistic adults are jobless or underemployed. But this morning, Michelle Miller says a new program is helping some of them succeed. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. We visited the Philadelphia area offices of the software company SAP to check out its pilot program to hire autistic workers. The new hires say it's already a success because they're in the door. For much of his adult life, 28-year-old Patrick Viesti has worked to keep the signs of Asperger's syndrome at bay. But even after a successful college career, finding a job was tough.
To truly be honest, I would have to say it was quite difficult.
Viesti says he'd come off stiff or monotone during the interview process, but his luck changed thanks to a software company he now works for. SAP recruited him and a number of other new hires this year because of their autism.
What does it mean to people who oftentimes weren't given a chance?
It means that someone is willing to give them a chance, to say to them, I want you because I want you for your skills. I want you for the experience that you bring to the table.
The program is the brainchild of Torkil Sohn, whose 17-year-old son Lars is autistic. He realized that while those with autism might lack the social skills recruiters are looking for, they do possess many attributes high on their radar as well. Intelligence and memory, the ability to see patterns, and attention to detail on repetitive tasks.
If we could use skills like what I saw among people with autism in software testing, data analysis, quality control, that would be phenomenal. There's no reason why we should leave these people unemployed when they have so much talent and there are so many vacant jobs in the high-tech sector.
And go ahead and click on the Wi-Fi.
An important part of leveraging the unique skills of autistic workers is creating a comfort zone. For example, employees with autism may suffer low self-esteem and feel stressed. A solution? Clearly stated goals. And failing to get the water cooler talk or sarcasm can be helped by direct communication. Jose Velasco heads up SAP's Autism at Work program.
What we teach is clarity in communications, empathy. Try to understand, put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
As the father of 2 autistic children, Velasco recognizes it's important to train all employees for this new workforce, not just those with autism.
But most importantly, they need to be aware that this condition exists, and it is in the best benefit of the company to employ people that bring this type of skills.
You just want to make sure that you're successful.
As Viesti digs into his job as an IT project associate, his Asperger's is out in the open. But he'd rather showcase his talents.
When you meet someone on the job, what is it that they need to know about you?
That I want to be able to work with them, bring out the very best within them.
Do they need to know anything else?
What they see is exactly who I am.
Exactly who he is. Well, SAP has hired 40 autistic workers at 6 locations around the world. There's no data yet on whether the programs are working, but the company tells CBS News there's anecdotal evidence the special skills these new hires bring are already merging well with their new teams.
Michelle, thank you. What a great program. Now that 1 in 68 kids are being diagnosed with autism, the businesses are going to have to look at something like this.
And I like what he said. I want to bring out the best in them.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Yes. And thousands of Twitter users are following one man's rare view of the world. We'll hear from the astronaut who's capturing spectacular images above the clouds. That's ahead right here on CBS This Morning.
CBS Morning Round sponsored by Kleenex brand tissues. When it comes to softness, shapes, and styles, only Kleenex has it all.